Some of the obscure words for different feelings that we may experience at one point or the other. Zonda, the realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own. Ellipsism, a feeling of sadness that you'll never be able to know how history will turn out. Mating, feeling blissfully invisible yet still fully included. Being there without the burden of having to be. Dysania, the feeling of wanting to sleep early yet finding yourself awake till the alarm strikes painfully in the morning. Monocopsis, the subtle yet nagging feeling of being out of place or not fitting in. Agnosthesia, not knowing what you really feel about someone or something. Hankersore, the phenomenon of finding someone so attractive that it actually kinda pisses you off. Anism, the frustration of knowing so little of the world and the fear of some desires being unfulfilled before you die. Gnosien, the feeling that you don't know someone as well as you thought you did. Scabulous, the feeling of being proud of a scar on your body which you got without even asking for it. Nash, the intense desire to bite deeply into the forearm of someone you love. Waldosia, scanning faces in a crowd looking for a specific face who probably wouldn't even be there. Velicor, the strange feeling of sadness of being in an old bookstore and knowing that some of them will be left forever alone without anyone reading them. Lacuna, the feeling that some part of you or something is missing. Moldro, the feeling of a deep connection with a person you'll never meet, but who somehow leaves a deep mark within. Jauska, the feeling of having a conversation in your head between you and someone else. Catoptric tristesse, the feeling of sadness that comes when you realize that you can never know what the other person really thinks of you. Rubitosis, the feeling of being alone at night, and listening to your own heartbeat to hold back the tide of total silence. Nighthawk, the feeling you experience when you can't sleep for some reason and reoccurring thoughts grip your mind. Mauerbauer Traurigkeit, the sudden urge to push someone away and put your defenses back up, even when they are really close to you or you feel deeply about them. Liberosis, the feeling of wanting to let go but finding yourself unable to. Lilo, a friendship where you don't connect for years, yet when you meet, it feels like no time has passed. Xeno, moments that are fleeting and random but still contain powerful emotions that can alleviate the symptoms of feeling alone. Paro, the feeling that no matter what you do is always somehow wrong. Weltschmerz, acknowledging that the world will never be quite the way you want it to be. So what are you feeling today like? Some of the obscure words for different feelings that we may experience at one point